Andrew? Yo, Andrew. Andrew, you there? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin. I was just trying to cram this practice exam right now. Do you know anything about heuristics and IP addresses?
Is that even English? Look, I'm not familiar with any alien languages here.
Well, neither am I. I was hoping you can translate for me because I'm taking the AP Computer Science Principles exam very soon, and let's just say I'm done for.
You're taking the AP exam? Come on, why go through all that torture when you can spend that time with your best friend? Yeah.
You know what? You are absolutely right. Let me go call him right now.
Look, I'm free whenever, dude.
Hey, Wilson, you want to catch a movie this weekend? Aye, sick. I'll see you, man. All right, bye. Yo, Kevin, you okay?
Okay, deep breath. Today we'll be covering an update on Brexit, a feature piece on the new activities director,
the Boba shortage that struck California, and another week's segment of Apache Sports. I'm Andrew.
And Kevin. Welcome to show 29.
Graduation's almost here, and boy am I excited. Before we senior celebrate, however, make sure you turn in your textbooks and Chromebooks in exchange for your place in line card and tickets for graduation. Check your emails for more information on your pickup time and instructions on how to turn in the necessary materials. Don't forget!
With tensions rising between France and Britain as Brexit goes into its 5th year, there are still many questions up in the air. What's happening in Ulster? Will the Scottish secede from the United Kingdom? How will the Labour Party cope with its devastating loss? We go to Riley to break down this complicated geopolitical situation.
Brexit is still the pressing issue on the table for most of Europe, as Prime Minister Boris Johnson continues to assert the independence of the United Kingdom, and tensions continue to rise between European powers.
Things were supposed to be settled about a year ago, but changes went into effect starting January 1st of this year. New rules for how the European Union and the United Kingdom are going to live, work, and trade together. There are certain things that are still trying to be worked out between the two parties, but they're starting to come at least together on major topics at this point. One of the agreements that still hasn't been worked out yet is fishing rights off the coast of the United Kingdom.
The standoff over the territorial waters of Jersey's fishermen caused both the French and British to send naval ships to end the situation. France, who provides 90% of the power and food to these islands, has threatened to cut off supplies. However, this situation has seemed to end after negotiations last week.
Interestingly enough, the current by-elections have solidified Boris Johnson's power. Apparently, the Conservative Party has gained ground in local elections. Now, the issue we are starting to see, though, is the Scottish National Party is making noises like they would like a second vote for Scottish independence. Of course, that requires Parliament to allow that to happen. And I'm not sure that Parliament's going to be inclined to provide that opportunity, considering the fact that Boris Johnson his policies are actually strengthened based upon the most recent election. As of right now, the border is relatively porous between the two because Ireland is a member of the European Union and Northern Ireland is obviously part of Britain. And the one thing they didn't want to do is start building walls and checkpoints between Northern Ireland and Ireland. So at least for the time being right now, are there opportunities to probably slip stuff in through the back door into the United Kingdom? The answer is probably yes. But I think that in an effort to keep things calm with all the other issues, they're going to kind of provide opportunities to allow products to move back and forth between the two communities without any major blockage.
With most of Europe being strong allies of the United States, we can only hope for a peaceful resolution to Brexit with as little infighting as possible. Back to you, Anchors.
Summer is approaching faster than ever, and I'm not embarrassed to say that I already got the next 2 months all planned out. However, I, like many others, have also forgotten that finals existed. It'll take place from June 1st to June 3rd with 2 periods each day, and on screen are the specific time schedules. To find more details, you can go to the AOC app. So get your friends, flip your books, and start studying, Apaches.
The widely loved topping at the bottom of your drinks, Boba, is now going through a shortage throughout the country as delays from foreign import cargo ships are starting to increase. The shortage is expected to take a large toll on small businesses who rely heavily on Boba. Here's Ethan and Junyi with more details on this devastating event.
Many of you Boba lovers out there are in troubling for a few months. Supply of those sweet soft heroes of happiness are slowly declining.
Now you guys know I love my boba. My reaction when finding this out was devastating.
The coronavirus and protocol against it have resulted in a delay of cargo ships, drivers, and dock workers, which have affected transportation, leaving the cargo ships containing the base ingredient, tapioca, which originated and is originally grown in Taiwan, to be idle out at sea.
The shortage of tapioca limits the amount of boba that stores are able to sell, and the shortage is beginning to affect some businesses.
Time to time, we would only get 1 pallet of boba, compared to when we would get 10 pallets of boba before the boba shortages. So it is definitely impacting our business in some way.
Businesses aren't the only ones who are concerned over the shortage. Many customers are also troubled as they will not be getting their boba fixes anymore.
The boba shortage is expecting to last a few more months, but should clear up mid-summer.
But until then, hold on tightly to your boba straws. This has been Ethan.
And Junyi. We will see you next time, Apaches.
Yo, Andrew, so besides AP exams, what else you got going on this month?
Well, I'm actually preparing for my Eagle Scout Board of Review, which is actually only in 2 days.
Ooh, are you nervous?
I think I'm ready. You want to throw me some questions?
All right. Why do you think you should become Eagle Scout?
You know, that is a very good question. I'm gonna have to think about that while we go on a break.
Mr. Beckwith helped me the most with preparing for my AP exam by always making sure that I knew the material.
The teachers who prepared me best for the AP exam are probably Mr. Vo for AP Biology and Mr. Fox for AP Human Geography.
I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Landis. I feel like she has really helped us prepare with our AP Language and Composition exam.
And I would say that my AP US History teacher, Mr. Green, helped me prepare most with the AP exam because we've practiced a lot of long essay questions, short essay questions.
The teacher that has prepared me best for my AP exam is Miss Heidi, my AP English teacher. She just puts an astounding amount of effort, patience, and care into everything she teaches and everything she does.
Many of us seniors have finally chosen a path for the next 4 years, whether that be a university, a military academy, or any other post-high school endeavors you may have. If you would like to share your plans with the community, you can take a photo of yourself with a shirt, a sign, or anything that represents the next chapter of your life. You can post the photos on Instagram with the tag @ahs.counselors or email them to the address down below. Be as creative as you please and let the community know what journey lies ahead of you.
Dances, pep rallies, and boba bonding events are some of the after-school activities that will have the longest lasting imprints on our high school spirits. But these events don't come out of thin air. They require someone who is willing to lead and help put them together. Here's next year's activities director to tell us what his goals are for the upcoming school year.
My job is just to make sure that, I'm a liaison between, the administration and the students, and hopefully to make sure that the student culture and the atmosphere is inviting for anybody that wants to participate in school functions. I don't have any specific plans per se, but I guess as a overarching goal, I'm in a lucky position, I guess, in the fact that, this will be the first year back and being on campus. And so, I'm really excited to make students feel comfortable being at school again and participating in all the different things, the activities, the clubs, the sporting events that we have. So for me, it's just more about making people feel excited about getting back to school. I'm excited to work with the ASB that we have and hopefully create a nice environment for all the students to be able to hang out with each other and see all the cool things that we have to offer. Thank you so much for having me on APN. This has been Mr. Vo. And now let's head back over to Andrew and Kevin.
2 episodes left, too many topics to discuss. But this week, Lawrence is about to cover the subject that APN's waveform was always meant to discuss, the production life of APN. He sits down with Ethan, Tran, and Tharun to spill the beans on the passion, the grind, the humor, and the challenges that make up the well-rounded life in Apache News. Stay tuned for Season 2, Chapter 9, which airs at 3 p.m. today, and don't forget to be on the lookout for the last chapter of the season, because it will be filmed right in our studios for the first time since Season 1.
While the weather has been cooler lately, our sports teams are only heating up. Here's Harrison with the latest on Apache Sports.
Thanks, Andrew. June is right around the corner, which means our sports seasons are coming to an end, making each game that much more important. We got them covered here on Apache Sports.
In the second game of the week for the Apaches, Arcadia took on Muir at home, and it was a close one from the start. Both teams struggled to score, but it was the Apaches who were able to come away with a 7-point win to help lead them to a 3-1 record in league. They enter the final week in 3rd place in the Pacific League as they get ready to face Burbank, Hoover, and CV. Girls basketball took on Muir on Tuesday in their 4th league matchup of the season, and it was a big one as they came to the game still fighting for their first win in Pacific League. The team started off slow and couldn't find a lot of rhythm offensively and had scored just 9 points at the end of the first quarter. Arcadia played some lockdown defense in the second and third quarter as they led by 3 going into the final 10 minutes. It was a tough fourth quarter though, which saw the Mustangs find their flow as they started to cash in from all over the floor. In the end, Jennifer Chu's 19 points weren't enough to get the Apaches their first league victory, and the girls ended up dropping a close one, 60-58. Volleyball had its senior night on Monday, and though it wasn't the senior night that they had hoped for, the program was still able to pay tribute to its seniors. Unfortunately, since the girls' volleyball season was supposed to start in the fall and was pushed back to the spring due to coronavirus restrictions, it became impossible for their schedule to work out with basketball, badminton, and boys volleyball, who all share the same court. The team was able to play 3 games in outdoor settings and were able to bring it indoors for their senior night, where the seniors got to have an inter-squad game in their own gym.
Senior night was very bittersweet because I knew it was the last time I would be playing with my teammates. I'm gonna miss all of our insane cheers, jokes, the game adrenaline, and just all the amazing people I met.
Last weekend, the Arcadia Invitational took place, which showcases the best high school track and field stars from around the state. After not having the Invitational last year, this year's event did not disappoint. In the sprint medley relay race, Arcadia's very own Greg Taylor, Quinn Heddich, William Chen, and Alan Zhao took home first and have the 8th best mark in the nation for that event. In the 4x100 relay, Taylor, Zhao, Chen, and Dylan Tran finished second to cap off another top 3 finish for the Apache runners.
Great job, boys. You did Arcadia proud. For now, this has been Harrison. Join us next time on Apache Sports.
So, Andrew, you got the answer for the question earlier?
You know, the reason why I deserve to become Eagle Scout is because I am such a great person and everyone around me just loves and worships me.
Yeah, just try to not lie that hard when you actually get asked those questions, but I mean, good luck, man, you got this.
Well, thanks, man. When I finish my interview, I'll be sure to hit you up and get you some boba.
Wait, isn't the boba shortage still happening?
Well, hot pot it is, I guess.
Alright, as long as you are paying for it. Thank you all so much for watching this week's show. Be sure to follow all of our social media links down below. And this has been Kevin.
And Andrew. Arigato gozaimasu. Minasan sayonara.
心臓を捧げよう